I'm Alex.
And I'm Teddy.
And I'm Spencer.
And we are
The Button Mappers.
Hey, the Button Mappers.
On that note, are you guys ready to talk about Resident Evil?
I'm recording.
Yeah. I'm recording.
I can record.
Okay, do it.
Yeah?
I mean, it's not going to go anywhere, but I can do it just for my own records.
Do it.
Here we go. Oh,
No, you shouldn't do it because you're then your frame rate's gonna go down to like 5.
Hey. Yeah, then I like the part where they. And then the ladder was really cool.
Viewers, I hope you're ready for a slow episode. We'll be waiting for Alex to finish every sentence. Hope you are too.
I might have to finish the show over snail mail. To mail in my thoughts.
Yeah.
Alex, what did you think of the final boss fight? And then I have to write a letter and go down to the post office.
Dearest Button Boiz, your recent inquiry about the final boss of Resident Evil 2 astounded me.
Make a telegram response. Send us a postcard.
I could do it over Morse code.
Yeah, we'll just try to decipher it. Pretend we know Morse code.
Or like remorse code, the way we're really sad about it.
Yeah. Alex, I believe you are the point man for this one.
Oh, am I in charge?
You're the
pointing. I'm pointing.
Okay,
you're the Resident Evil guy.
I wasn't ready. Yeah, you know what? I should have thought about that, but I didn't today.
I mean, you even provided the remake, the guide that we're gonna follow.
I worked so hard to do that, Spencer. It was crazy. I went on Google.
You put in the time.
And then
time for the crime.
I typed in. I typed in Resident Evil 2 remake walkthrough, and then I clicked on the first thing that popped up. It was pretty crazy.
We love the enthusiasm. It's all clicking upstairs.
Yeah,
this is our guy.
It took a whole 30 seconds.
All right, Alex. You're totally right.
Doing something else.
Alex, you are totally right. I'm sorry you put in all this work for this. I will lead us in a Resident Evil 2 guide. I'll handle it from here. You've done your part.
No, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay. Resident Evil 2. I'll do it. Resident Evil 2 starts 20 years after the first.
Why are you starting the show yet? 20 years. Claire's been looking for her brother for 20 years.
Yeah.
Been a long time.
Claire's also 40.
And she just thought to check the city that's right next to the Spencer mansion.
Yeah.
Maybe he's over here in the city that he works in.
I was investigating Florida and I suddenly had an epiphany.
Wait a second.
Oh, just goes to all the most tropical locations to look for him. Yeah, maybe he's in Cancun.
Spent a couple years there doing some investigation.
Yeah, no zombies here. I don't know. Maybe the next town.
Not yet.
Next stop, awesome. Aruba.
Resident Evil 9 coming to Cancun.
I love that. The Spencer Beach House.
Yeah. You're saying Albert Wesker once reserved a room here in Hawaii? Well, I gotta chase this lead.
Drinking out of a coconut by the beach.
Suspiciously looking at people as they pass.
Item obtained, half-used coconut shell. Let me see. There's a key on the bottom.
Oh.
All right. You guys want to do a countdown?
Yeah.
Sure.
Wait,
I was
Spencer, count down.
I was going to count up. Hold on. let me readjust.
You're
Let me
I mean,
readjust. Hold on. I've got to readjust here.
No, let's accommodate Spencer. Let's
okay.
accommodate Spencer.
Thank you for once.
The count up.
All right.
One,
Two,
two, and that's it.
three,
Because we're not. No,
four,
we're not playing. We're playing two. We missed
five,
four.
6. You didn't say how high we had to count up. You didn't say how high.
God,
7.
God, no, not 6.
We're going all the way.
It's too high.
No, please,
Make it stop. I don't want to go any higher.
we've gone too far.
Can you take me higher?
Resident
To a
Evil
place
with the clouds.
Zombies.
Oh yeah, we should be singing zombies.
Airplane.
Singing some
Yeah.
zombie.
Zombie.
Hey yeah, hey yeah, hey yeah.
Shit, I don't know how she does it. Does she like fucking? She sounds like a dolphin when she sings that part. Maybe she was a dolphin.
Ooh,
We'll never know.
who is a
Never
dolphin?
know. Welcome to welcome to Zombie Month, Bleeding in the Motor Month.
One and the same, you know. Throw a zombie in your motor, dude. God's work.
Well,
Start
today
your
we got a
engines,
real-
boys. We're running off of zombie brains.
We got a real revved up episode today.
Yeah.
As this game starts in vehicles, so I guess it counts, right? Whatever. The Resident Evil 2 remake map out.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Map out remade for modern televisions. 720p.
What's that, audience? You're not sick of us doing Capcom games yet. Good.
I thought the audience wanted to know where they could find us.
Oh, what's that, audience? Where can you find us? Maybe Teddy can fill you in.
Well, keep your caps on and your pants on because we're in the Discord where it is a safe space for you to be sharing your thoughts and opinions and listen to Terry. He's got a good essay for you given the day. We're out in the Discord. El Residantes, the residents of evil and good, both at the same time. Synchronized swimming. And so you can swim your way over to Discord. And yeah, and while you're in the Discord, you may find some, resources, at your disposal because you really want to conserve all your resources. So Spencer, why don't you talk to the viewers at home about resources and evil?
Okay. If you're very resourceful, you'll go to iTunes Apple Podcasts and Spotify, where you can listen to our podcast on the go. But if you're the most resourceful, you're probably watching and listening to us on YouTube, where you should ring the notification bell if you're not subscribed already. If you are not subscribed, you should subscribe for sure. And then ring the notification bell so you'll always know when we got new map outs and game talks and intellectual discourses. And then give us a like button and then leave a comment about how you were so resourceful as to find us and listen to us every Monday.
It's true. Every lucky bell ringer might just hear a jingle of Leon asking where everyone's going. There you go.
And what else, Spencer? You forgot something.
What did I forget?
Come on, you know it.
Well, I was hoping that long,
You know it.
that long sigh of me trying to rack my brain. would
No,
tell-
you know it. You know it. Come on.
I know what.
We say it every episode.
Oh, well, that's Teddy's line. That's not my line.
Yeah, but you did the YouTube part.
All right. Make a video response.
Yeah, he said it.
I feel like I'm stealing
did
Teddy's
it.
bit. Doesn't seem
Well,
right.
we opened with a Telegram response, so it's actually you got to get with the times,
Yeah.
guys.
Oh, yeah,
Telegram
sorry.
response.
Let me update my references.
Make a Telegram response.
I thought when you said you can share your thoughts and opinions, I thought you were gonna say thoughts, opinions, credit card numbers, all in the Discord.
That's your bit. Yeah, I can't take that. You want the credit card info? I'm just here.
Credit card numbers, home address, social security numbers, blood type.
Yeah, in lieu, I should announce this. I know we haven't talked about it publicly, but in lieu of a Patreon, we are accepting credit card numbers. Just forward them
Yeah.
directly to
Or just-
Alex over
Or
Discord.
just cash donations. Just send us your money.
You
Mail
can-
us your credit card physically.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's a good idea too.
Take a picture, front and back. CVV code.
Yep.
And don't forget to take a picture of your ID as well. We might need that.
Teddy, you should release like a thing instructing people how to transfer money to us from credit cards. Don't forget the CVV code.
What are the three digits
You
on
can
the
use
back?
PayPal, Cash App, Venmo.
Yeah. We need those socials. Okay? Do not skimp on that.
We're not accepting crypto
Yet.
Not yet.
yet.
We're working on it.
Yeah.
We're working on finding ways to accept your cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
How much cryptocurrency do you think Terry has?
Dude, Terry
Don't answer that.
has a handful of cash that he keeps under his bed. I guarantee you.
Just a hand?
Just a hand.
I mean, a handful of cash. Doesn't say anything because it could be big bills.
Yeah, you don't know the denominations. It could be $100 bills he's
Yeah.
holding. Like this.
Yeah.
One hand big bills. Other
Yeah.
hand is also big bills.
Well, if he's
Two
holding
hands.
$100 bills and he's in the UK, he's not gonna get very far. Is he?
He's got pounds. He's lifting weights.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Pounds on pounds.
Well, he's got bills. He's just got to convert them.
He's got kilograms.
He deals with Americans.
How did he get these bills?
He only
Yeah,
deals with
how did he
Americans,
get-
and then he converts it later. He just hasn't gone to the bank yet, or whatever you go to do it. I've never done it before.
I've got me loot.
Spencer goes to a CVS.
Yeah, I go to the local CVS to exchange my currency. I exchange my currency for lemonade.
Overpriced lemonade.
Yeah. Give me a most expensive lemonade, please. Would you like a
So,
really long receipt?
We're back. Oh my god.
Yes, please. of
Yes,
course.
to hang myself with.
Yeah.
Perfect.
This is too long.
Meanwhile, you're telling that to the self checkout.
Yeah. I'm talking to the people.
The receipt's coming out of the printer. You're like wrapping it around yourself.
Yeah.
I would love to see somebody actually talk to the self checkout in the way you would talk to a cashier.
Oh, the self checkout.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah, dude. Some of the restaurants already do that. I went to a Rallies, and they have like an automated drive-through,
Hell yeah.
and it's like you pull up. You pull up, and it's like, "How can I help you?" And I'm like, "I'll take a fucking barbecue Western burger and a pie and stuff." It's like, "Is that all?" And I'm like, yeah, sure."
You're not
And then I get
done?
up to the window, and then I get up to the window, and it's like well, hold on. Then they ask, like, "Do you want to try our new pumpkin pie or whatever?" I'm like, "No, thanks." And then I get up to the window, and it's like some teenager. It's like, okay, $6.49, and I'm like, "There you go." And like,
Why do they? Because every drive-thru I go to, they ask that first. They go like, "Do you want to try our Western steak hamburger?" And I'm like, I before like back when it first started, I was like, "No!" And then somebody go like, "What would you like?" Then I would just wait because like I feel like an idiot talking to that stupid machine.
I always feel like there's just somebody listening on the other side. Like, what a moron.
They have to be. Well,
Like,
at
I'm just like,
least in my thing, they're
like,
definitely.
I'm talking to this robot like it's a person. Like, it's like, how can I help you? It's like, can I get a second, please? And I'm like, it's a machine. It doesn't give a shit.
You should respond with a robot.
Yeah,
I should
put your phone up to it.
Yeah,
and
I
let 'em
should
talk.
set up my Stephen Hawking voice to text.
Yeah,
voice to text. I'll take a Western bacon cheeseburger.
The Western Bacon, number 4. A fucking Texas Roadhouse. Please.
Can I get that with a Sprite?
hey Sprite.
Tomorrow, Coke.
That's what I would do. That'd be awesome if you pull up to one of those and it's like it sounded like Stephen Hawking. You're like, oh, it's an automated machine. And then you get to the drive-thru window and it's just Stephen Hawking.
Mm.
Yes.
Be the ultimate Twilight Zone episode.
I don't mean the ultimate, the worst Twilight Zone episode.
No, the best. It would be the best one.
They rebooted Twilight Zone and let Spencer write all the episodes.
They all end with Stephen Hawking as Manning.
it's all Stephen Hawking. Oh, that's the only ending.
Yeah, they all
Manning
start. They all start
drive-thru
differently. Yeah, they all start like one of them starts with like a. They're like on a distant moon, and they're like, we gotta travel to that planet or else because we're running out of resources. And it ends with them going through a drive-through and Stephen Hawking is the guy that hands them the money.
Always.
Yeah.
Every time.
Your total is $7.49.
We're going to
It's the
start
same
in
clip.
the depths of Atlantis with the merfolk.
Yeah. But
King
first,
Poseidon. And now let's end at the McDonald's drive-thru. Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking. Yeah.
It's the famous Twilight Zone episode with the guys on the plane, and he sees like the gremlin out on the
Yeah.
plane, like tearing shit off and stuff, and then like nobody else sees it. But then, in the end, it's the plane going through the drive-thru.
Yeah. William Shatner. Do you know
I
that?
can see it. William Shatner at a drive-thru in his old age.
That was he was the guy on that was freaking out. One of my favorite shows, old Twilight Zone. I love Twilight Zone.
Dude,
Star Trek, right? The original.
dude, classic, yeah, classic Twilight Zone. It's crazy how it aged. Oh my god, it hasn't.
It's incredible.
Oh yeah, we should probably do a map out, shouldn't we?
We're in the Twilight Zone right now.
Talking about William Shatner. Did William Shat? Who knows? All right, back to this show.
Shatner, I barely knew her.
I would play the sound effect, but I'm not allowed to.
Oh yeah,
That's right. You're not.
I'm not.
I have my mouse. El
Resident Evil 2.
Residantes.
Yeah, Resident Evil 2.
Remake. This is our third Resident Evil remake map out. That's pretty sick.
It is. Wow.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're channeling our
we
inner.
did Resident Evil. We did 1. We hopped the 4.
Back
Hop
to 2.
there. We went back to 2. Saving the best for the last. 3, I guess. Oh, fucking. Maybe not.
Is it 3 make?
I want to know. What's your guys' history with Resident Evil 2? And we touched on this a little bit in the Resident Evil discourse.
Mm-hmm.
Go watch that episode. But you guys can recap if you want to.
I'll do it briefly. It just it was the first Resident Evil I ever saw. I'm pretty sure. I did get it on the N64. Played it for a little bit. Didn't really like it there. And then this is my first time actually beating it, so I'm excited to talk about it.
My history goes as far back as 3 weeks ago when I played this for the first time, and then I beat it like last week, 2 weeks ago. There you go,
Are you nostalgic of 3 weeks ago?
dude. I just wish I could go back in time, and just play it again. What do you want?
Oh, 3 weeks ago.
It was a simpler time.
Dude, things were great. Me,
That's how I felt.
had my Xbox.
That's how I felt in. That's how I felt in 2020. Like, because it was like the beginning of 2020. I'm like, this is gonna be a good year. Like a few months in, it was like, holy shit, everything's on fire. So like, yeah, that I was like, remember a couple months ago when things weren't on fire?
Yeah.
That
I'm
was
in the
great.
camp that would go back to some of 2020. Literally just staying at home and like nobody knowing what to do
Oh, yeah.
for work, like, and just hanging out and playing video games during work.
I am so glad you said that because I am of that mind too. There was something really cool about like not really knowing what was going on and like knowing that the government was like falling apart. And you're just like, I guess it doesn't really fucking matter. I guess I'll just play some fucking games and have fun.
I was the opposite. I was an essential worker, so I had to be out there.
You still are.
And it was like, and I was like, I could die at any moment.
Damn. Yeah, I just remember going to Walmart, like walking to Walmart because it was the closest thing to me and getting like some chicken and just like the chaos.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like, you know what? I'm going to get my chicken. And I just drove back home and that was it. Like, let's not go outside and let's just enjoy things.
I took like 2 weeks off of work when it first started because I was like, I don't know what's happening, and like I text like the like district manager, and I was like, hey, give me some time off because things are like falling apart, and they were like, okay, 2 weeks, here you go. I was like sick.
I remember going into a Target because it was just like get any groceries you can get.
Right.
So, and it's like we had some groceries and we had enough toilet paper, thank God. But yeah, just looking for any source of protein. It was literally like Slim Jims and like nuts and like, you know, frozen food. So I was just looking at the counts, single digits on these things. I was lucky to find eggs at a 7-Eleven. I remember texting someone like, yo, 7-Eleven's got the eggs.
I just imagined you coming home with just Slim Jims and nuts.
It was it. That was
That's all I could find.
The essentials.
Honey, I did what I could. We're
Slim
eating
Jims
Slim
and
Jims
nuts.
tonight.
You did good, baby. You did good.
Yeah.
Well, we survived one apocalypse, but can we survive another?
Uh-oh.
Another outbreak? Welcome to Resident Evil 2. I talk about my experience in the Resident Evil episode. I played the original, but I only played Leon's campaign because I have 2 Leon discs for some reason. I never got the Claire disc, so whoops.
You never cleared it?
But here we are. Never cleared it. And today we had this again. There's two campaigns, Claire and Leon. Technically, I guess we played both of them to actually complete the game, but we didn't do that. Teddy, what did you play?
Leon, the great Leon.
Leon. I also played Leon. Spencer?
Claire.
Boo!
No, that's good because together we collectively completed the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Spencer's going to be in charge of telling us about what happened with Claire.
Be the resident Claire master.
The Claire narrative. The Clarative. The Claritin.
I'm going to offer you guys some clarity on this episode.
Those are going to clear things up for us.
Get Claritin clear. All
I
right.
can see Claire now in my game.
Spencer, why did you choose Claire? I need an in-depth explanation here.
Because I already played a game with Leon this year.
Oh,
That
that's
makes
not the
sense, too.
that's not the one I was expecting.
What were you expecting?
Because she's hot.
Well, that certainly didn't hurt.
Could you say the same about Leon?
Leon's hot too. Leon's a hot dude. Don't take it away from him.
I'm taking it away.
Yeah.
Don't.
And a couple pounds.
Don't.
Smackney.
This is baby-faced Leon too. This is like because we just played Resident Evil 4 Leon, and that's like cool, kind of cocky Leon, and this is like baby-faced Leon. This is like his first day as a cop Leon.
Oh. He's got some surprising encounters with some other classy Resident Evil characters. I appreciated this from a lore perspective.
One character Spencer knows all too well. Haunts his dreams. That's right. We're talking about Mr. X. Spencer loves him. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
All right, let's hop in. When you first start, you play a little prologue at a gas station.
Yeah, there's like a truck driver, and he like is listening to the news, and he's eating a chalupa. I'm getting this. I think it's a burger.
No, it's a hamburger.
Yeah.
He eats like at the time when it came out, like 2018 or whatever, that was like the best looking burger I've ever seen in a video game. I was like, holy shit, that burger.
It's up there. Top 5 cheeseburgers. Resident Evil 2 Remake. As you can see the truck driver holding the burger. You can see the onion.
Our technology is off the hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, you play in the prologue, you see a truck driver hit a girl who's infected. And then, yeah. That's it. They're talk about it on the news. Shit's going down.
It's basically just
I think you go to a gas station.
Yeah, just a tutorial of getting in, getting out, having the characters meet. It's a good...
Yeah, it shows you like how to shoot, how to use items.
Okay, so I have a question about Claire from a lore perspective.
Yes.
Why is she so proficient with handguns?
This is a punchline coming
up. Her brother's a cop. I guess maybe that's why.
Maybe that's it. Okay, maybe he taught her how to shoot because she's got really good form for somebody that like.
I assume, and she's already a badass, and like all of her because like after this game she gets like 2 games that she can just call hers, and she's a badass on all of them. So maybe she's just always a badass.
There you go.
Okay, so yeah, you get very limited ammo in this segment, and there's a couple of the zombies in the gas station. So I learned very quickly that you can dump your whole ammo and not kill a zombie, and this is not that type of game.
Yeah, this is a conservation game. Sometimes it's best to just get out of there.
Yep, absolutely.
Try. I did.
Game about the environment.
Not much happens at the gas station beyond Leon and Claire. And Leon's, I'm going to Raccoon City on the first day of the cop, and she's like, I'm looking for my brother because he disappeared. There you go. They're on their way. It's like an episode of Pokemon, you know?
Yeah, and in every way I can think of, it's an episode of Pokemon.
See Ho-Oh flying over the sky.
Yeah.
Polluting dark gray clouds.
Screams from afar. The city's on fire. Just like Pokemon. All right. So entering into Raccoon City and the police station, that's the same part. Leon and Claire get separated after they crash in the beginning by the truck driver that slams into the thing, whatever. And that's where the game actually starts. So I guess we'll go from there.
Yeah, the police station is huge. Initially intimidating, but the perfect setting for this horror game. The police station used to be a psych ward. Was that what it was? Like a hospital or I guess something like that?
Mm-hmm.
And they converted it into a police station, which is what you do. And I think it handled the whole horror aspect so well, in that like what makes horror movies scary is that they always have to take the person that could be hiding and they give them a reason that they need to venture out like into the dangerous parts. And that was kind of what I felt like this police station was meant for, was like you could just stay in the main area, which is at first pretty protected. but oh shoot, you need to go get this. So you have to actually venture into it and then discover the monsters lurking within. Really cool, really scary.
Officer Marvin, is that his name?
Yeah, Mr. Officer Marvin. Did you meet Marvin,
I met him.
Spencer?
Man of the
okay.
hour, man of the day, employee, leftover, the only one.
Yeah.
Dude, awesome guy. Yeah, I think. Well, I don't think he helps you out immediately. I think you have to like go around and then come back through the shutters or something, and then he like closes the zombie out on you.
Yeah, you like go to that room when that guy is like trying to crawl out, then you pull him out and he's like his bottom half's been torn apart. And you're like, oh fuck, and then you go back and then he like helps you through the shutters.
Really dark though. Like the lights are off. You have to like that's a big thing in this game is like electricity is off, especially in the police station. So it's finding ways to turn it back on if possible. Those zombies, you know, I would hear them before I would see them. And they would always sound like they're right behind you. Sometimes they're not. But I really liked just the inventory of this game. I like how with the maps, like you can see rooms that you have and haven't completed. I think for the most part, it was pretty intuitive on what to do and where to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it felt like a really, like an extra long Zelda dungeon, like a really long one. And really well designed. It was really fun going from like what I would consider just like the left side to the right side. Oh, I got a key that I know I can use over there, so now I got to make my way that way. Always just slowly expanding your, you know, your breadth of where you can go, and then filling in the little rooms. I'm guessing this was an insert to the remake where it tells you when like a room is cleared or not. I really like that feature. Because it's like I get the exploration part. I could see somebody saying like it kind of hampers it, but it also doesn't like it makes you not waste your time, just like looking around.
No, they do that in the older games too. The map will fill in like that.
Oh, okay.
It'll show you.
Okay, I assume that was a remake thing, but okay, cool.
As a resident mapper, something we can appreciate.
Yeah, I like that.
I also appreciate.
Yeah,
Another thing I appreciate is, and I didn't know if you're gonna go again. I thought we could like synchronize it. Well,
No,
I appreciate
go ahead.
the bag that you can upgrade your bag.
Yeah.
A couple pouch upgrades in the police station. So when you get it for the first time, it's like, you know, really helpful because I think you can max out at 8 initially. So going up 2 just makes a huge difference every time.
Oh, huge. Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you want to like carry like 2 weapons on you. Like usually I kept like the shotgun on me as well once you get that. And yeah, that's like 2 slots right there where you're like, damn.
Dude, playing the beginning without a shotgun it can be rough. I forget what all the guns are you get. I know you get the pistol, the shotgun, and one later I'm not going to spoil. But yes, the Magnum.
you get the Magnum. And then
I didn't get a shotgun in my playthrough.
Oh, what'd you get?
If it's just the police station we're talking about, I got a pistol, I got a Magnum, I got I don't know if the Magnum was at the police station, but anyway, I got a grenade launcher, and I got an automatic.
Nice.
And technically, there was another weapon I think I could have gotten, although that may have been later. I don't remember, but I didn't actually get it.
Yeah, we got the shotgun in the weapons locker area. You have to like type in the things.
Yeah, it wasn't there for me. It was I think there was a weapon there. That might have been the grenade launcher. I don't remember now, but yeah, that was. I'm sure all the items were like dispersed differently or whatever. But that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Shotgun would have been nice.
I think each character does have exclusive weapons, though, from what I saw. So, yeah, makes sense. With the zombies and just taking them down in general, because if you don't blast their heads off, then they'll get back up later, which I discovered like later in the game. So, my strategy was usually not to go for the headshots, but to just go for the knees if there weren't that many in a room, to leave them crawling so I could just walk past them later.
That's smart. That's very smart. I didn't think of that. I think for most
I
of the
went for the
police
head.
for the most of the police station, I killed most of the zombies, which I kind of regret now. But yeah, I would just keep shooting them until they would stop. And I would always try to aim for the head. And again, that's more of like a zombie 101 thing that doesn't necessarily apply to this game. Because like normally you would think you go aim for the head, it's over. But in Resident Evil, that's just not the rule. But I guess just as a zombie, knowing zombies and culture, that's just what I would do.
If you pop the kneecap, then it usually takes like 2 to 3 bullets, maybe sometimes more. And I mean, I'm just talking standard difficulty. With the head, I could just waste a whole round on it, and it wouldn't necessarily explode. So
Right.
it just wasn't as smart, and I would miss more often. So yeah, I wanted to do it. I didn't have the ammo for it. And some rooms you don't really come back to, so it doesn't matter as much.
Yeah.
There's another enemy. I guess we could talk about, but the liquor on the top floor. They hang on the ceiling. And you could just walk past them. If you don't run, they'll never hear you. A couple of times you do have to fight them, but the first time you come across a liquor, I never touched that one. Never had to. It was just always in that hallway.
Wow. I killed them
I
all.
always saved my shotgun. Yeah, I always saved my shotgun ammo for the lickers or like any other bigger enemies. It's like handgun ammo is for the zombies, shotgun and everything else were for the other enemies.
Right.
My one.
Although sometimes
Yeah.
if you're getting like swamped, I would find that I gotta use the shotgun just to get out of this, and I would run out of ammo too, so I might be left with like only shotgun stuff. So I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna bust out.
I think the reason I made sure to kill as many enemies as possible, and this happened obviously later, and maybe this is getting ahead, but was Mr. X.
Ooh, yeah, we'll save that for a bit.
Okay.
We'll talk about him soon.
Okay.
But
Correct.
Teddy mentioned rooms. I do kind of just want to talk about some of your favorite rooms in the police station because there's a lot of really cool like visual design here. The one that always stands out to me is the beginning where you're walking through the left side of the building and it's got the windows that are busted open and the rain coming in. I love that area. It looks so cool, and I love the fact that you can board up the windows too.
Yes. Was that in the original?
Boarding, no, the area was, but I think boarding, I believe, was new.
Okay.
If I could be wrong, it's been a long time since I played the original. So.
Call us out.
Call us out. Tyler would know. Tyler, tell us.
No, there was a lot of really cool visuals. And the game just looks beautiful. They did such a good job with the graphics. Let's see, I'm trying to remember what I was particularly taken back by. The helicopter explosion cutting off that corridor. And just the whole thing of it just felt so cinematic, even though it was all in game. It was really cool.
It's
They do
hard for
some
me
cool stuff
to.
to light. Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's hard for me to pick like a individual room because I don't necessarily associate too many feelings with, like, what am I going to pick? The shower room, or like I do like the flaming zombies like that are walking around, in that helicopter area. A lot of my favorite rooms actually come up after Mr. X. So I don't know, like, because you know why that is Mr. X just adds a whole different thrill level.
Yeah.
So like I'm anticipating him coming in this room while I'm solving like a clock tower puzzle, and so like that's what makes that room like really memorable for me.
Well, I think it's on the third floor. There's a shower room, and they do some cool stuff with the lighting where they have like a little mannequin in front of a light, and it casts a shadow that like look like a person's in that room waiting for you.
Yeah.
And then when you turn the corner, it's nothing, but they're just fucking with you.
Oh, they fuck with you in that shower room too with the locker. You open the locker and a fucking corpse drops out.
So yeah, I love that. Like the game looks beautiful, and there's some really striking moments just in the police station, I think.
I think moments is what I remember more. The rooms are defined by those moments.
Mm-hmm.
But we've alluded to them. To him. Let's talk about the sexiest character of all, Mr. X.
That's what the
Wow.
X is for.
What a like a genius way to add tension to a horror game. I'd be interested in how
Yeah,
it was coded. That would be interesting.
okay, so it's not as wow to me because just a year or so before this, I had played 7 when it came out, and they do the same thing with Jack, the father. He chases you around that house, and then in 8 they also do it with Lady Demetrescu, but I want her to chase me. But Mr. X though, yeah, it uses the same type of programming where it's just he is relentless.
Yeah.
He's coming for that ass.
Dude, I remember towards the very end of all that, and this is kind of ahead of it, but it ties into that. I realized I had the item I needed to get the machine gun, and I had a shitload of ammo for it. They were like stocking me up, but I never figured out. It was like on the back of this one of the the keys. There's like a USB drive, and it helps you open a thing for the machine gun. And I was like, oh fuck! And I was literally like about to leave, and I was like, oh, I need this. And so the tension of, because where I was, it was literally on the opposite side of the entire map.
Mhm.
And so that tension of like, I got to go get it. And I know that motherfucker's out there. So like, that is genius. Like that is this is probably the best horror game I've ever played. It's like, it really captured the horror part of it.
Right after they introduced Mr. X, I had an item that I still had to get to progress out of the police station. It was where you need that jackhammer to move the bookcase.
Yes.
And the problem with that was that after you do that, you have to move the bookcases one by one. So he had just started chasing me into the main lobby of the police station, and I would get into that room. I'd remove the jack, and then he'd be in the room with me. I would have to go up and down the stairs repeatedly because I also have 2 zombies in the room with me, and I would be moving them back and forth just so I could hop to the other side, which I don't even know what's in the next room. You know, if it's gonna like get me out of there or something.
Yeah.
So the whole thing was just crazy tense because with Mr. X, there's running, but there is no hiding, and you can't defeat him either. So those first moments with Mr. X, I was terrified, but I was just like, I gotta go, I gotta run, I gotta get out of here. I would get out of that section, and then later I'd find that there was a handgun ammo slot right behind the bookcase that I just didn't even think to look for, even though it was red on my map, and it's like labeled, like it says handgun ammo right there. Yeah, I ended up coming back for it later because like I needed all the ammo I could get. But yeah, really genius, especially in the police station. It's so felt because he could be chasing you anywhere, and in a game where you have to explore it, it's just he's unavoidable. And you learn because the first time that you encounter him, like I had spent some ammo trying to take him down. I don't even know if you have to. You get him to kneel, and then you can kind of run away. But after that, it's just like, nope, don't even waste your time. Just don't, I shot his hat off the first time. He came back for more after I did that. So he was pissed.
Yeah, I use that tactic later on in the parking garage area to kind of like get him off my ass, to make him freeze for a second so I can pass him. Because you try to run past him, he'll just bitch slap you. It's like shit. What makes Mr. X also unique from like even say 7 and 8, they also use this mechanic, is that in most games, including 7 and 8, you have like safe rooms where you enter in, there's calming music and stuff, and you save your game. Some of the safe rooms in the police station are not safe.
Yeah.
And it kind of gives you this false sense of security at points. Like, even the main lobby, like, you have the area with the typewriter and the chest behind you. Even there, you're not safe. He can come for your ass.
I remember that. Yeah, I got in there and I was like, okay, let me go save and I'll try to get out. And then I turn, the music's like, and I was like, what?
Not only that, you hear his footsteps coming.
Yeah.
You know he's coming. So, and with the save rooms too, I didn't have any encounters besides the lobby where I would get chased in by him or other zombies. But I would open the door from a save room, and a zombie that I had shot its knees off would be waiting It just come snag and take a bite out of my leg. Like at the top floor of like, I don't even remember the area. Like
Yeah.
the top floor of the PlayStation, but really good stuff.
Yeah, the stories don't really intertwine much from here. You do kind of see each other, and Leon's campaign, you see Claire like outside of a fence, and I'm guessing in Claire's you see Leon outside of a fence. Is that right?
Yeah.
The same.
I mean,
It's like
anytime you
just
see them
mirrored.
talking, I'm sure it's the same.
It's like mirrored, yeah. So, yeah, you don't really get a lot of interaction between them from this point on, but there you go. So, from the police station, which by itself could be a whole fucking game, by the way. The police station almost feels like I could see it the first time you're playing. If you've only played the first game, I could see you being at the and being like, "Oh, okay, this is my mansion from the first game. Like this is where the game's going to take place." And you,
Well, but
you
it,
know,
what
go from there.
even the first game, it branched off from the mansion, right? If I recall.
Yeah, there was different areas. There was like a garden area, like a mechanical area, and like an under. But it was still like on the premise of the mansion. Yeah. Oh, did I lose you?
Oh, you're here.
You were cutting out
There you
quite a bit, but I think you're back.
Oh, anyway, like, in one, it was still areas surrounding the mansion. It was still like part of the mansion.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, if you look at it that way, I don't think that the police station was as broad as the mansion was. It may have been as big, but just didn't feel as different because the mansion had so many different paths and different places. But I can see it.
Okay. Ready to move on?
Yeah, let's go underground.
Sonic Underground.
Sonic Underground. Sonic Underground.
Esther beat you to that.
She made a vow her brother would be found.
Fucking badass.
It's there underground. So not my chapter. I don't know why this is a segment. This should really be underground / parking garage.
Sorry, I didn't catch.
Alex,
a
are you in
word
the
of that.
Matrix?
Oh, what? Am I here? Oh,
Sound
damn
like
it, my
what
internet
code would
fucking sucks
sound like.
today. It's me, the Matrix. Mr. Matrix.
Ironically, that came through pretty well as the Matrix.
Not for me. Mine.
Oh, okay.
He's the chop on my.
No,
end.
it came as like what it would sound like if the Matrix was talking when he
Oh, I see. Very digitized.
did
Yeah.
that.
My bad. I mean, let me turn off my camera. Maybe that'll help. Is he Glover?
I see Glover.
Is it better?
Is Glover? Yeah,
So
your
far.
audio's better.
So far, yeah.
Glover is not.
Okay. We'll just live like this for a minute with Glover.
Okay.
Anyway,
well,
I was gonna say the underground area. There's not much to talk here about here beyond the boss fight. Really, it should be the underground / parking garage. But we'll talk about this boss fight. How about that?
Yeah, I'll do it as Jono.
Do it.
I'm Jono Sudo.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun.
What's the boss fight? So I know you go underground. There's a parking garage, a bunch of cars in the lot.
Well, before you get to the parking garage, you have your first encounter with Mr. William Birkin.
mhm.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's a bit of a forgettable encounter. It's not that hard. You just shoot him in the eye arm.
Soul
The
Calibur.
eyeball arm. Yeah, it does look like something from
So
Soul
when-
Calibur, doesn't it?
When you guys fought him, how did you get introduced to him? Did he just?
Oh.
He's like, "Rah, well, I'm
Just
really
went, "Rah."
back a nice virtual."
Yeah, no, and he saved his claw. Well,
He
for
said,
me,
"Hello, I am William Birkin. How are you?" And we said, "Oh, we're pretty good." He said, "Well, I have to kill you now." And I was kidding.
for me, he was chasing a little girl.
Aw.
She won't be important.
Nah, she was unimportant and didn't show up for the rest of the game. And he was chasing her, and then she points behind you, and she's like, you you're talking to her and you're like, I'm here to help you, and then she goes like, you need help, I think, or something, and then pointed behind me, and I turn around and it's this horrifying eyeball monster.
Yeah, he just kind of shows up for us.
Hmm.
He's just kind of there.
Gotcha.
And you're just like, you can be mistaken by thinking this is just like any other freak. You didn't know what his name is yet. So he chases you around the area. You shoot him in the eyeball arm, and he falls off a railing.
He's basically this game's dying.
He's fine.
He is, yeah. For most of it, he is totally fine.
But it sounds like Spencer has more of a cinematic moment here.
Yeah, I mean that was
Yeah.
it. That's basically it. She disappears for a while after that, and then you continue on. I like that this boss follows Capcom's tradition of where do you shoot this guy? Oh, the big orange spot.
Big eyeball.
The giant orange eyeball is his weak spot.
There you go. Where would you prefer to shoot him?
In the head. Where all things
Maybe that
die.
does damage too. Yeah.
Well, then they don't have to make his head a giant orange eyeball. They won't do that.
Follow the eyeball complex here at Capcom.
How
Number
do we-
one game design philosophy: giant eyeball.
It's the only way.
The only way. Do you have a okay? Is there a replacement appendage that you would use?
His
Dick.
his pee-pee.
You want to shoot him in the dick?
Yeah.
Is that what you want?
Shoot him,
Yeah.
shoot him right in the dick.
Yeah, I want to shoot him in the
I want the nips.
shoot him in one of his bright orange nipples.
Yeah, bright
Yeah,
orange nipples.
Yeah, bright. But they're eyeballs.
Eyeball nipples.
Eyeball nipples. Make it work.
Just like just a set of eyeballs where his nipples would be.
I just want the nipples like erupting from different parts of the back, the neck.
A back nipple.
Yeah. You weaken him and then his back nipple shows. Like, oh, get him quick, Leon.
Get the nipple. Twist it.
Twist it.
Yeah, that would be like
Bop
the QTE event in Resident Evil 4. You jump on his back. And
You jump on him and twist his nipple. Twist his nipple.
You're gonna tear it off.
That's how you kill. It's the final QTE, is the nipple tear.
You rip off his nipple.
Yeah. And then you get the item.
Quick tear event.
Nipple of Birkin.
Yeah. Yeah, you needed to unlock
To, like, the door sensor.
unlock the doors.
Yeah.
It's a door. It's a nipple sensor.
Nipple scanner.
Scan your. Please place your nipple here.
All the women who work here feel harassed on a daily basis.
Oop, we didn't get a good scan. Try again.
The only way to make it gender neutral is to do the ass scanner.
Put your cheeks up against it.
Put your butthole on the scanner.
Butthole scan complete. You are William Birkin. Well,
Thank
welcome.
you, Dr.
As a scan of your butthole.
It was inconvenient, but I swore it was the best way to do this.
Damn it! I have hemorrhoids today, and I can't get in.
No. Can't you just let me in? You know I've got hemorrhoids right now. Sorry,
Wax my butthole. I have too much hair.
Sorry, Mr. Birkin. You set this up this way, and now you're paying the price for it.
How do we know you're you?
Yeah. How are we ever going to know you're you unless we scan your butthole?
William Birkin's butthole confirmed. Now accessing your email. Okay, that's a lot of time on Birkin's butt. Can we go to the underground?
Yeah. Parking garage.
The real underground.
Yeah.
Here we are, parking garage.
Which is basically
before
just-
Spencer tells us what happened.
I mean, it's basically just
Sorry, go ahead.
police station 2, is it not?
Yeah,
Sequel.
PlayStation 2 Electric Boogaloo. Here we are in the parking garage, and Spencer. This is where Spencer realizes he fucked up because we get introduced to a very special character here, and that is
Ada Wong.
Shit.
Miss Ada Wong.
Nice.
She's as hot as ever. She says she's here from the FBI to help us.
Female body inspectors.
Females on females. It's the only way.
Oh yeah.
Here at the
I just wanted
FBI,
to
we
hang
only
there for a
hire
minute.
women. We want to make women feel comfortable. That's why.
That's why we inspect
We let
every
women
woman.
investigate.
So yeah, she says she's from the FBI and
Female body
us being
inspector.
Just let that hang there for a minute.
Big
And us
Ted,
being the
bro.
the good-natured boy that we are, Leon, we say,
The
"Hell
good old
yeah, we're
boy.
gonna help you."
Good old boy Leo.
Good old
Ada.
boy Leon.
Teach me
Yes,
your
mommy
ways.
Ada.
Yeah, that's basically Leon with Ada throughout 90% of this game.
Yes, mommy Ada.
Whatever you say, Mommy Ada.
Mm.
Key in the garage, I'll get it for you.
We get introduced to zombie dogs. That's
These
cool.
suck.
Those are from the first game.
They're hard to hit.
Yeah, they run out of view very fast. They'll like attack me, then I'm like, where'd it go?
Yeah.
It's like a rabid Pikachu or something.
They are very annoying. Yeah.
That'd be a very different game if it was a rabbit.
Rayman.
Leon and Rabbits.
Resident Evil.
Bonk you on
Rayman
the
Rabbids. That's all I want now.
Can I say something on the so we're leaving the parking garage really is the journey away from the parking garage.
Yeah, there's a few story beats that happen here, but for the most part.
So the the head police officer, like the sheriff, takes
No, not Marvin.
not Marvin. No, there's a actual like sheriff guy. He's this bigger
Irons.
guy.
That's his
Irons.
name.
Yeah. He takes
Yeah, Chief Irons.
Sherry. He abducts her.
We didn't see him.
So there you go. Yeah. Just filling you in because it's going to be important for the next part.
We had a police officer who got locked up by the superintendent police officer or something.
Yeah,
the
there was a
prison cell.
police officer that's trying to expose everything, and they locked him up in the prison cell. And
As it should.
that's where we start. Yeah, and he's about to tell you everything, and then Mr. X busts through the wall behind him and fucking kills him.
Fuck yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, his like arm reaches through and like grabs his head and stuff, and you're like, holy shit.
That's what I like to see.
So, yeah, you have a little encounter here with Mr. X where Miss Ada and her Wong hit him with a van. like run him into a wall, and you're like, oh, he's dead.
And he's like, no, I'm not.
Not yet.
Nuh-uh.
You can't beat
But for
me
the
with
time
your
being.
Wong.
You can't beat me with your Wong.
Get your Wong out of my face.
Get your Wong out of here.
So yeah, I mean, you had to go back to the police station for a little bit to get some stuff to like open the doors to get to the key card to get out of the parking garage. But whenever you get to the guy and get his key card and stuff, I forgot what it was exactly, but you get evidence that like something fucky is going on.
He was doing an interview, and it was a mock-up. Like he's like they're supposed to be interviewing about Umbrella's like new whatever clothing line,
Yeah.
and then he's like, So tell me about the nuclear chemicals that are going into the underground basement. And she's like, what? You didn't tell me we were. And it's like, bitch, you know some shit's going down. Tell me what's going down. And yeah, that's you get a transcript of it. I don't know how they locked him up with his recording of this, but do better, police.
He hit it. Do you know where he hit it? In his butthole.
I like that
That's
Alex.
why we need butthole scanners to get into the building.
Alex is playing Resident Evil for 5 hours, and then 5 hours in finds a document that says something weird is going on.
Something fucking going on.
Weird. Something funky.
You know what? I just fought through like hordes of zombies, Mr. X, and lickers, but something strange is about at this police.
Well, from the
station.
perspective of from the perspective of Leon, he doesn't know
Yeah.
who's behind it yet.
Yeah, I know.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, it's a very Leon thing to say, too, you know,
Something
after
funky.
fighting hordes of zombies.
Something
Something
funky's going on.
strange going on. Something funky. I can't put my finger on it.
Just don't know what it is.
Mommy Ada, tell me more.
Mama Ada.
Mommy Ada, why do the zombies come into the parking garage?
Mommy!
Mama. Tell me as you sit on my face. Where's the mod that replaces Mr. X with Ada? So she can chase me around.
I'll work on it. Oh no, I got caught again.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
You want Mrs. X?
Mommy Ada got me.
Mommy!
You want Hank?
Oh,
Oh my.
damn it, mommy!
Damn it, Leon.
Damn it, Leon.
Get
I
back
told-
here with my cheeseburger.
I told you to quit walking around this police station. Damn it, Leon!
What did I tell you about trying to expose Umbrella?
I'm gonna have to hit you with the umbrella now. Bend over, Leon.
So you do get out of the parking garage. That's pretty nice.
You do. Yeah, thank goodness.
It's pretty great.
Yeah.
Game to end
Just
in
in
the
case
parking
you-
garage, you know?
In case you thought the story ended there, you're
It
wrong.
doesn't.
We keep going. The guide I'm looking at goes straight to the super entrance, but there's a bit before that, right? We go to the gun shop.
So there's like a dude with a zombie daughter.
Yeah, it's at Kin's gun shop.
Yeah.
Is the name of the place? Kin's.
That's
That's off memory. Is that Ken?
It's actually the chicken dance. I don't want to be a zombie. I don't want to be a zombie. Just want to be a duck. Quack, 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 quack. My daughter is a zombie. My daughter is a zombie. Can't she just be a duck, duck, duck? Can you get me an antidote for my daughter? She is a zombie. If you don't get out of my shop now, I'm gonna blast you with my shotgun. Doot, 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 doot.
Coming to a town near you, Teddy's one-man show, one night only.
One night only, as mandated by the police. Teddy's rendition of Chicken Dance.
Yeah. Followed by
just an empty
get off my
stage.
lawn and sitting on the porch with my shotgun.
it's just an empty stage with a spotlight, and it's just Teddy. I don't want to be a chicken. I don't want to be a duck.
Just want my bucks.
There's like rich people up in the balcony with like those binoculars, you know.
Yeah.
What a show!
Interesting.
I paid $5,000 to be here today.
I'll make it worth your time.
Teddy's one-man show.
Gotta make sure they get their money's worth.
This is quality entertainment here, folks. You came here for some chicken dance? Well, I'm gonna dance while you're eating a chicken. It's
They're like walking out. They're like, I can't believe he did 3 hours of chicken dance.
Broke the record.
Yeah. We got to see a record broken today.
World's longest chicken dance, performed by Teddy. You won't believe how long it lasts. It never
You won't
stops.
believe how it ends.
It's basically just any map out we do, you know?
Yeah.
3 hours.
You won't believe all the chicken.
You won't believe it's chicken dance. So let's go underground even further with the rats and the swamp people.
Wait, Spencer, did you get to see the gun shop?
Um,
Gun
If
shop Kendo?
I feel like I went into it, but maybe I did. No, I don't think I did.
We had
Okay,
to.
so you need to see. Yeah,
'Cause I remember-
we had to.
I think I know where you're talking about, and I thought I could go into it, but I couldn't, so I didn't go into it at all.
Huh, weird.
This was
It's like
an
right
Ada
next to, like,
exclusive.
Ooh.
Right next to an area where like the street has been like demolished to like do construction.
Mm-hmm.
So you had to go through the gun shop.
On mine, there were zombies in a gate, and they burst through the gate, and then I had to dodge them and then go into that gate, through that gate.
Okay.
Cool. Cool story.
Gate burster.
Cool story, bro.
Anyway, yeah, we go underground into the sewers.
Can I hit on
Um,
mine first? Because then we're all
Yeah, hit on us.
we're all going to be going into the sewers.
This is your best pickup line.
Here's my library card because I am checking you out.
Consider us jacked.
I do want to just say that this is my least favorite part of the game. I really don't. I've commented on it before, but for entertainment purposes, I really don't like including children in compromising situations. Sherry is obviously, she's like 8, I think, or 10, or she's very young. And the chief of police or the superintendent, I don't remember, whatever he was, he abducts her, and you play as her trying to escape the orphanage. And when you fail a whatever you're doing, like sneaking around, and he catches you, I don't like the implications of what we're saying is going on. Be it, I don't know, he rips her in half, I guess. I don't know. Like, it just, the screen goes to black, thankfully, obviously. But worst case scenario, obviously your brain can fill in the blanks. It's just, I don't really like that in video games. I wish they didn't have this section at all. And luckily it was brief. But there is, the gameplay of maneuvering an 8-year-old to avoid a 40-year-old man was just a little bit disturbing for me, and not in a good way. I would not have done
Well, then you're gonna regret not picking Leon, because you know what?
it. There was no pedophilia.
Not only that, but we got to play as your fave babe, Ada.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, there was a confrontation with Annette Birkin. You can fill in the blank there with who that is. And Ada's trying to get the G-Virus sample from her. And Leon gets shot in the arm. You get to play as Ada for a little bit on like a solo mission for a while there. And yeah, it's pretty sick.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got lost.
She
I got
has
stuck with
a
that
shit-
Ada part too, because like Annette locks you in like the combustion thing, and you're using like a hacking device to like look through like electric boxes. Honestly, you pick it up and you learn it, and then you never use it again. But yeah, no, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it has like this like tool which you can aim at electronics and like hack them. So there's like multiple areas where you have to like hack like the fans to like get them to like explode so you can pass through that area. And yeah, Annette traps you in this weird combustion conveyor belt place where you're gonna get like you're gonna get died. You're gonna die, and
I'm gonna get died.
and you have to. I'm gonna get died, and you have to hack your way out of there. And it is pretty tense, especially if you don't know what you're doing at first, because there is a timer, So you could get died.
I forget what prompts this whole thing. That like I know you get chased by a crocodile as Leon, and then you link back up, or it's an alligator, whatever. Then I guess you link back up with Ada, but then maybe Mr. X like beats up Leon so bad that Ada has to take over. And
No,
Leon is
somebody
kinda just
shoot.
left
I
there?
think someone shoots him in the shoulder.
Oh, maybe it
Shoots
was
Leon in the
Annette.
shoulder. Yeah, I want to say it was Annette. I forget, but I want to say it was because he gets patched up and he's like out he's out cold for a minute, and then you play as Ada and she like continues on her way, and then after the Ada segment, Ada gets injured, and then Leon wakes up and he's like, "Hey, where'd Ada go?"
Dude, those sewers are nuts. There's like those swamp monsters. Dude, those are rough.
Grenade. That's
What
that's
is
all
it
you need
called?
to do for that.
Oh.
No. Just use the grenade. What I did was
Use the
I
grenade.
waited. You know how they'll like grab you, and
Mhm.
you know how you can use like a knife or something if
stick it
you
in
have the
their mouth,
grenade as
yeah.
your weapon. Yeah, do that. So if you do that, that's already half their health, and then you just got a shotgun their arm, or what that part is on their back. That like weird gross part.
We got a flamethrower too, and those were pretty effective.
Or you could just use a grenade launcher.
Oh, Spencer. Fancy little Spencer. He thinks he's so cool. Look at him.
It's
Look
being so cool right now. Yeah.
So cool.
Just
Look at
admire
him.
that coolness. He's shivering. He needs a blanket. That's how cool he is.
I think he's having a seizure. Would it be awful if like Spencer just had a seizure live on podcast and we couldn't do anything about it?
That's good of you to pose it.
It would be
We just had
bad.
to, like we couldn't like go help him.
Yeah.
It's a net bad. Yeah.
Just be awful.
Just be like, well, I guess Spencer's having a seizure now. Just watch it.
Wouldn't
This
it
is
be,
bad for all parties.
wouldn't it be bad if Spencer just died? Like what?
Live,
What are you
like
doing?
on camera? Yeah.
What are you talking about? Like, wouldn't it be bad if Spencer just had a heart attack and we were all watching him die? Like, what? Oh, yeah?
like I mean, I want to help you. I can't.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you.
I mean, what else to do? I can't. Like, I don't know if I have your address. I was supposed to call 911 and be like, my friend's having a seizure somewhere in Arizona.
All right, we're on it.
Yes, that is exactly what you do. That is exactly what you do.
We'll find him.
We've got our best people on it.
Did knock on every door in Arizona.
Is Spencer having a seizure? Who? Don't worry about it.
Moving on from that morbid idea, let's go back to morbidity. It's the sewers. Anything else in the sewers?
Stinks. You have to do that puzzle with the fuse like the fuse boxes and the weird
The
chest pieces.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Any other bosses
Was it-
down here?
Not really. In the original, the crocodile was a boss, but here it's just kind of an event.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a cool event. You get to run from him, Crash Bandicoot style. I even saw Leon spin a few boxes, but yeah, that was the big boss down here in the original game.
Okay.
Yeah, looks like I could get the flamethrower here. I didn't know that. And then
Oh,
also,
dude, it would have helped you so much in the next section.
also the spark shot,
Oh,
which I didn't get. I didn't get either of those.
Sounds like
Mega
sounds
Man.
like a Mega Man weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-la-la-la.
Claire got
Spark
Spark Shot.
Yeah, I mean, it's just more puzzle solving in the sewers. Honestly, it's probably my least favorite area.
I wish that I spent more time here. I would have gotten some cool items.
Yeah, you should have. You know?
Shucks.
Welcome back to Spencer's Regrets.
That's your cue, Spencer.
Spencer Regret.
Oh yeah, this is my segment, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just
Take it away.
Welcome back to Spencer's Regrets. Today we're talking Resident Evil 2 Remake. What a great game, but I do have one regret. I wish that I had spent more time in the sewers because I could have gotten a badass flamethrower and a spark shot plug. Spark shooter. Without those, I feel like my playthrough is incomplete and now I'm left with nothing but regrets. Take it away, Alex.
And if you played as Leon, you would be able to see Ada in her red dress, Mommy Ada. And also, you have to save her. She's been injured.
I got to play as Claire
So.
almost the entire time.
Missed out on Mommy Ada.
I got a new mommy around here. Ran here.
In this playthrough, you are the mom.
Yep. There you go.
There is a boss in the sewers. It's a G-Virus man.
Is it Birkin again?
I think so. He like punches through the
Oh,
ceiling.
let me try to remember. Let me
Remember,
look.
like you have to use the conveyor belt to smash the
Yes.
crate into him.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that part is so short.
I remember.
Yeah,
that.
I remember though. I remember that.
Do you remember smashing
Do you
William Birkin?
believe in love after loving?
Do I believe in Birkin's butthole scanner?
Speaking of
Yes.
scanners, yeah, we're trying to help Ada where she's been injured because she has a wristband that will lead us onto the Umbrella tram that leads down to Nest, which is the Umbrella laboratory.
Oh, I got through with Sherry.
Did you scan her? Just like hold her up to the scanner.
Yeah.
she
Ripped up her body and just...
she is a key.
I didn't need her anymore. I just ripped her arm off. Left her back there.
Yeah, you know how
threw
you
her
can
off.
dispose
You
of
just
items?
threw her
You
off.
just dispose of Sherry.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't need her anymore.
It's like, are you sure you want to dispose of this child? You'll never recover her again. Not worried about it.
This might be a crime in some
Yeah,
states.
there was
Are
like
you sure you want to
Yeah.
do
There was like
it?
there was a red X next to her in your inventory.
Yeah.
Useless.
Whatever.
You could at least put her in the box.
Nah.
Save-
Nah.
Store her in the
I
box.
got
Okay.
limited space in that box, I think. I don't know.
I think.
It's like her mom like meets me, and I'm just like, oh fuck, I got all this stuff in this box. I have so much room. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, where's my daughter? It's like, oh, I got rid of her. I didn't have space.
Back in the sewers.
She's
I
so
didn't have any room left.
yeah. Sorry.
Couldn't fit her in my inventory. Sorry, Mom.
Oh yeah, now yeah, I remember the Birkin fight here. You have to shoot him in his gross eyeball.
Just described every fight with him.
Yep.
This is the one where you have to shoot the eyeball. Oh.
Yeah.
This is the
Right.
one with the eyeball. Yeah, just shoot him in the eyeball.
It's good practice
Yeah.
for the next section of the game. The last section of the game. Dexter's laboratory.
Yeah,
Laboratory.
the nest. Pretty cool. You get to see an actual Umbrella facility. See what kind of stuff they're up to down here.
Kooky stuff.
Spooky stuff down here.
It's a cool little lab. I like what they got going for them.
You
Seem pretty modern,
Yeah.
you know, with the times.
Yeah.
Nice little startup, yeah.
Yeah, they got a massage area. I think one guy's getting a massage.
This one had all the plants.
Oh, you know what? You know what? They have a nap room. That's what stood out to me. Because there's like a
That's
room where you.
That sounds like a
log
very
in.
Japanese thing.
My company has a nap room, or had one at one of the locations.
We have a Zen room, but it's really not for us.
Zen room, like
No, we need it.
you guys like find your chi.
We find our cheese.
Find your cheese. Hey guys, I found cheese
call
in the
that-
Zen room again. Who's
We
doing
call
this?
that the cafeteria.
Okay, guys, for today's Zen practice, we want you to find American cheese. Cheese characteristic of America.
Yeah.
Okay. Laboratory is cool. Yeah. I think they have a cafeteria. They have a lot of your typical stuff. I think you needed like one of the fuse box items. I actually kind of like this puzzle where you keep changing the transmitter to like
Yeah, for different
make the
frequencies.
waves, line up.
Yeah.
And then there was a room on the bottom. I think like you had to like look at the trophy upside down, and the whole thing was. I mean, before you get to the west side, where the plants are.
What's that?
Yeah, it was just about key cards upgrading your clearance so you could get further.
Very Metal
Different
Gear
sections.
Solid.
Dun, 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 dun.
Snake, snake.
Which they probably came out around the same time, huh? Similar time.
And 98, right? I think this was 98.
It's a couple years, I'm
So-
sure, within.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Metal Gear might have been out for a year. I'm not sure.
Leon.
Leon!
Mommy Ada. Yeah, it's like split up into like 3 areas,
Classic.
and that
Yes.
that part reminds me of oddly enough, it reminds me of Metroid Fusion.
Yeah, I can see
Where
that.
you have like different areas of the lab. Yeah,
And like biology mixed with technology. Yeah.
especially in like the botanical area where
Yep.
you have to like freeze it and stuff. Yeah,
Kraid.
I was like,
And they had the Kraid fight.
Kraid.
Yeah.
Kraid.
I love Kraid.
No, Kraid isn't here. Kraid wasn't in
Damn.
Fusion either. Kraid wasn't in that
Damn,
game
double
either.
damn. Aw,
Right.
No Kraid. Sorry, Teddy.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Sorry,
to
Kraid.
Kraid.
Better luck next time. Kraid.
Kraid.
Actually, better luck because Dread is the sequel to Fusion. So technically,
There you
yeah,
go.
it would be better luck next time because he's in Dread.
Kraid. Kraid.
Great.
Kraid body spray. Right? No, that's Axe. What was I thinking of? Raid. Raid is like the bug spray.
Yeah, to kill
Kraid bug
bugs.
spray. Shh.
Kraid body.
Gets rid of
spray.
all Kraids.
Would you like to? Do you want to smell like Kraid?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm listening.
Get new Kraid body spray. Smell like a giant lizard.
Attract all your favorite insects today. Kraid body wash.
Kraid body wash. It has like little bits of scales in it.
Yeah. The ultimate body wash. Digs into your skin like never before.
Exfoliate your skin with Kraid body wash. Become a giant lizard.
Hey guys,
Terrorize.
Have you been
Whole
have you felt
planet.
infected by Las Plagas? Well, look no further. Kraid body wash. Washing all Las Plagas off the body today.
How do you guys feel about the plant zombies?
I don't.
He doesn't feel about him.
Well,
Yeah.
the
I'm not
ones
really
with, like,
feeling it.
The vines. I thought they were neat.
They would only die if you like burned them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
I just
Great place to
I
have a
just ran.
flamethrower.
Yeah, I bet that would have been
I
nice.
just I just ran past him.
Luckily, I did have explosive
my-
grenades, which
Oh,
cause fire.
there you go.
You and that damn grenade launcher. I gotta say.
It's just
Life changer, game changer, right there.
Yeah. But I only had so many, so I
Eddie Hart,
used
Eddie
them.
Hart's crane, Spencer Hart's grenade launcher.
You know
I
that
heart
like,
Crade, Spencer Heart's nades.
there's that like middle central garden. Remember that one where it was like where the like three of them walking around in between the labs. I
Mister.
I was running around that like because I had only had so many of those explosives, so I was running around that
Right.
trying to corral them into one area so I could blow them
Yeah,
up at the
that makes
same
sense.
time. It was pretty funny.
Sounds hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah, and up to that point, the plant area, because I guess we're there at this point. Well, first off, this reminded me of that like plant puzzle, but easier from the first Resident Evil game. But yeah, this one was much easier to figure out, like the CO2 levels or something. Actually, we didn't really mention puzzles, but up to this point, there were a couple puzzles I was able to kind of. There's a word for this, like blast through, or like when you can kind of just figure it out without having the clue.
Capitulate.
Oh yeah, where the puzzle capitulates to you because you're that good. This was one of them because it had like a 4-prong key thing, and then I think you could see like the first 2 characters for one of the puzzles. So I did that, and then I did a couple other combinations, and I ended up getting it.
Oh dang! I didn't. I was like, I'm not gonna do that shit. You just powered through it.
Yeah, power through.
Fuck yeah, dude, that's sick.
There was a bunch up to that point because you would get those in the. We didn't mention this for the police station, but you get those like portable safes, and well, that was one because you would put like the one key in and then it would make a sound. But the other one was the locks where it would have 3 letters. So what I would do is I would go through every possible combination of like A, B, like A, B, B, A, B, C, and keep going. And then, okay, that didn't work. A, C did. And every single time it ended up being like the last letter as the first letter. So I'd spent my entire time going through these safes. But yeah, I figured a lot of them out without having the clues.
The first one was Cap, and then the second one was like Ned or something.
Yeah.
So you think it'd be calm? You'd be Capcom.
Cap Ned.
Ned. Captain Ned.
Captain Ned. We do at some point during this area we do get reintroduced to our best friend,
Ada?
Mr. X.
Mr.
True, yeah. After the plant area, like when you kill the plant, I guess he hears loud noises. That's his thing. And so
That's
you heard
his
the
deal.
sound
What was that?
of
What
dying
was
plants.
that noise?
Oh, so
Just to go
Mr.
like Harry Potter, you know?
Mr. X came back for you guys?
Yeah. After you
he's
kill
like,
the plant.
he's like, keep it down.
Oh, in my game, Mr. X was killed by Dr. Birkin.
Oh,
Really?
Like before
by William.
before we even got into the sewer, like on in transit to the sewer, he gets killed by Dr. Birkin.
That's weird.
No, we have a final encounter with him.
Oh shit! Nice.
We have to fight him. Yeah.
Oh,
And you're gonna like this.
I want to hear all about this. What's going down?
Well, before you do, I hope you like eyeballs because after the plant section, you go to the third wing, east wing, and that's you basically just get the G virus.
Yeah.
And as you're making your way out, Annette like kind of goes into a little documentary with you about like how this was never supposed to happen, and then I think William just shows up.
Yep.
For the final.
Yeah.
Fight.
She reveals to you that hey, Ada's a bitch.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, Ada's not the FBI. She's there to recover the
female
G virus
body
and sell it.
inspector.
Yeah, but apparently she's not working with the FBI. It's a ruse. She pretends like she is. She's working for she's she calls her a mercenary or something, or I don't know.
Yeah. It's Ada's thing. You never really know.
I pretend I'm in the FBI when I'm at the beach.
Hey, I'm a lady. Check my body out.
See, here's my card.
Spencer,
See
this is
my
exactly
hair?
why you don't get a one-man show.
I was wondering why I wasn't getting it.
That'd be the whole show. You just be like, you guys know what FBI stands for?
Like, let me hit you with this.
Well, he gets the one woman show.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
get
follow up. Yeah,
my one woman show.
that's all it takes.
Spencer is the FBI.
That was a
Okay,
cool fight. That was a cool
yeah.
fight. It was. I mean, it was one of the harder boss fights. It was one of the only boss
You had
fights.
the
Really.
Birkin?
Yeah,
You got hit with the Burk?
I got hit with the Birkin.
Yeah, I saved my flamethrower for this. This is the only time I used it.
I think I just dumped. Yeah, the flamethrower was good. I used a couple grenades and I dumped handgun ammo into them. Oh, and I had a bunch of Magnum ammo, but I don't think I used it enough. It was a good fight. What happened? No, I don't know. Because I remember I didn't pick up any ammo in that area until after the fight, and then I got a ton of handgun ammo. Because it's like all laying around.
Well, it's perfect timing because after that fight, and then you also encounter Ada again, and you have a confrontation where Leon's like, "You lied to me," and she's like, "Yeah." And then and then the lab starts a self-destruct sequence. Of
course.
Like, you couldn't have just handed it over the easy way. Damn it, Leon.
Leon's like, yeah, like Leon says something like, "You're not gonna shoot me," or something like that.
Yeah.
Every kid
She's
has
like,
to
"Damn
turn
it."
against their mom at least once. This is Leon's moment.
Yeah.
Mommy, you're not gonna shoot me.
She's like, "Wanna bet?" And then the bridge
Sure.
collapses.
Oh.
But this is where you get the countdown. You have to escape the lab while also trying to avoid enemies and Mr. X. He's here too. That's fun.
Yep, you run from X. Did you have a countdown sequence, Spencer?
Yep.
Ow.
But no X.
No X, but
What led to it?
it was like the system
What were
detected
the
that
series of events?
the system detected that Miss Dr. Birkin was dead, or like that a very important person or whatever was dead, and then it just said self-destruct.
I know ours was like it had detected that the G virus is taken.
Yeah, something like
So it's
okay,
like
that's what
trying
it was,
to blow it up. Yeah. It's like, don't let it get out.
Yeah, that's what it was.
So,
I'm sure it was the same as your guys's. It was that whole sequence was the same. I think, is from what it sounds like.
what happened? What happened with the narrative? With because you fought Birkin, right?
Yeah.
Anything?
Well, he was
No.
the dad and the husband of Doctor whatever the Lady Birkin, whatever her name was, Annette, and then she got she died.
She got died.
She got died real quick. I made sure of it. And then yeah, we just escaped with Sherry off to the train.
Did you have to hold her hand?
No.
Give her piggyback ride?
No, unfortunately. She was walking on her own.
We get one last encounter with Mr. X here. While you get to ride off into the sunset,
Nope.
we had another boss fight.
I had another boss fight too.
Oh, what was your boss fight?
Dr. Birkin was back.
Oh, Daddy Birkin.
Still not killed. I was equipped with a minigun though. That was pretty fucking cool. And so we just had to shoot him to death.
There you go.
Yeah. We had something similar though. We were on a platform going up, and we had Mr. X. He's back, and of course, nothing damages him. Nothing you have in your arsenal until Miss Ada or it was Ada, right? Somebody throws you a rocket launcher.
Who else would it be?
I don't ever. Well, yeah. I guess. Well, like I was trying to think if I was trying to think if Annette is dead at this point. I guess she is. So yeah, it would have been Ada. But anyway, you get thrown a rocket launcher and you fucking launch it right into his stupid face.
Nice.
I don't know if it could have been Ada because I think her leg is broken or something.
Somebody throws you damn rocket
Because
launcher.
it doesn't sound like there's narrative consistency between both storylines.
Yeah.
No, there's not.
Yeah, they're actually, that's interesting. I thought they were supposed to be like a weaving tale, but they're actually like literally different stories. Like the story plays out differently.
The first game did that too with Jill and Chris. Of course, we all did Jill, but if you played as Chris, it was like the same areas but like different scenarios.
Yeah, I just assumed that they were the same story, just interweaved.
Yeah.
But they're actually like different story. Like they changed the story.
Yeah. Canonically, they're somewhere in between.
Okay.
Strange how it works. So like, because like canonically they both happened, but it's just.
But how's that
it doesn't
possible?
make sense mutually, actually. Yeah,
It's
I know,
not.
and it doesn't make sense. But like canonically, they both happened. Like the stuff with Ada happened, Sherry happened. Sherry actually shows up in 6 as a playable character. They're like, it all happened, but it's just.
Yeah, because I was like trying to make
Somewhere
sense. Like,
between.
did your Mr. X not really die, or like, and because I definitely shot Birkin dead. Like, there's no way
Yeah.
he was your final boss if like.
Like
We
if
killed
you
him.
play what is it, the Dark Side Chronicles on Wii, which is just like it just retells some of the games in like the railgun format. Even that game retells 2 in its own way. So
That's weird. Interesting.
yeah.
Because yeah, in mine, when Mr. X dies, he gets like, if I remember correctly, completely eviscerated, like split in half. Like, it'd be weird if he came back to life after that.
We hit him with a couple rockets.
Yeah, rocket. So you like the grenade launchers? We got the rocket launchers.
I think he's called the Tyrant X. That's his.
Yeah,
official
he
title.
was. Yeah, his coat finally came off, and you saw his tyrant arm, and he's like one of the tyrants from like the first game. They had those out down in the lab. He's a tyrant, so you're like, oh shit, and you get to fight him there.
I remember saying that, yeah. Oh, shit.
You didn't do it. Your plan is clear.
Well, I said it when I was playing Resident Evil 1. I was like, oh, shit.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, tyrant.
Tyrant.
Oh shit.
So I'm just
Tyrant?
Yeah.
Abusing your power.
So yeah, that the game ends, and we didn't do it, but I believe if you play both stories and stuff, the Raccoon City gets nuked because you can't have a Resident Evil game and something not getting nuked.
Didn't even see one raccoon.
Yeah.
Didn't see one damn raccoon the whole time. No, that's not true. Did you collect the bobbleheads?
No.
The little,
No.
there's like the little things you can shoot, like the little. There's little Mr. Raccoon bobbleheads you can shoot. That
Oh,
are
I
like
saw
little-
one of those. Okay.
See, you lied to me.
Yeah. I didn't look at them. I just shot them. I heard a thing going cling cling, and I was like,
you didn't look at
follow
them.
the
You
noise.
just shot
Shoot
it.
first. Ask
You
questions
closed your
later.
eyes.
yeah, shoot first. Look
Close your
later.
eyes. Hope you shot it. You're like, oh. I hope I hit this. Took like 6 shots.
So, Leon, how'd you survive the zombie apocalypse? Like, I'll show you.
With my eyes closed.
Just really
Uh,
lucky.
Yeah, that was Resident Evil 2. We did it. I have our. Hold on, let me pull up our completion times here.
Oh boy.
Wait a second.
This is where you shame me. This is,
Why am I gonna shame
Not
you?
necessarily.
this
I
is where,
mean,
this is where Alex.
we
play
just-
on the
we
regular
always-
difficulty.
We always share our times.
This is where Alex.
So always share our
This
times.
is where Alex kink shames me.
There'll be a couple shames going on here.
Yeah. So Spencer finished first with Claire on standard mode, and 9 hours 21 minutes for 40
Not bad.
seconds.
Under 10.
60 saves, a solid 60 saves, and he got a
Not
C.
bad. Okay.
See, not bad.
Yeah.
See,
Where's Teddy? There you go. See, Teddy finished Leon S. Kennedy on standard with 7 hours 59 minutes 18 seconds, 60 saves
Wow.
with a B.
Okay, bad boy here, Leon.
Yeah.
Bad boy. Leon.
I
a BB.
played Leon S. Kennedy. I did play on assisted mode, mainly because I was on a time crunch and just wanted the narrative. So I only had a few days to play the game. But my time was 4 hours 28 minutes 42 seconds with 58 saves, and I got an A.
I guess with
But
auto
that is on
aim,
assisted mode.
with auto aim, anything's possible.
Again, I did not have time.
No shame.
I played this. I played this on Steam on my fucking laptop when I could. So I was like assisted. I could blast through it, and I already know the puzzles.
Nice.
I don't believe in shame, so great job, guys.
No shame over there.
Yeah.
No shame November coming soon.
Cool.
Cool.
Well,
Well, what did you
vroom, vroom.
what'd you guys think?
Probably one of the best, if not the best horror game I've ever played.
Yeah.
Put that on the back of the box. Yeah, Teddy.
You have like a couple of reviews, like best horror game I ever played. Amazing 3D Metroidvania. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, okay. Look, having played this game back to back with 4, I still like 4 more.
I can see it. Me too.
But I still greatly appreciate this game. It's really good.
I like 2 more as a horror game.
As a horror game, right?
4 is to me more action. It's also not. I mean, it's also pretty scary. 4 has some scary moments. I just think 2 is a little more of, if we're talking strictly horror, like more claustrophobic, more puzzly, which I think works for it.
Oh yeah,
so I think
that's true. What
I think 2 is more my style for horror.
when this remake first came out, the sections with Mr. X scared the shit out of me.
Mm-hmm. Well, also, I'm so used to zombies dropping ammo.
Hmm.
And that just doesn't happen. There's no benefit to killing a zombie.
Yeah.
Except that it will make your ability to maneuver around the area like a little easier. But you won't have as much ammo to do so. Actually, I had a thing, because I was being so conserving of my ammo, I had almost a full Magnum, which is the strongest weapon in the game, by the time that the Mr. X fight happened, like the final boss fight. So I had been saving it and saving it and saving it, and I didn't even need to use it because they threw you the rocket launcher. So I think, I don't know, maybe next time I would play a little less conservingly, but I think throughout, like in the police station especially, it's so important to, conserve.
I think
But, yeah, I
the
appreciate like
front
arcadey style game, and I think like that's why I like 4 a little more.
the front half of 2 is so good, and I think it does hit a low around the sewer area. Maybe
I didn't hit any lows.
the lab's pretty good though.
I was pretty invested throughout.
Yeah. It's okay. I basically played it in 3 sittings. The first sitting was just kind of like dipping my toes in the police station, kind of getting there, maybe walking around like the shutters, like about an hour. The next day I played for 5 hours straight. That's all I did all day. And I didn't need to take any stops until maybe like, I think the sewer section or something. And then the final bit was just kind of going through, I think, mostly the laboratory and escape sequence and stuff. I do think it was a little anticlimactic. Like, even in that escape sequence, aside from Mr. X, I can only remember 3 zombies versus like Resident Evil 4 is like a big thing where you're like on a motorboat. Like, you don't really get that in the remake here. I get that it's not what I was going for, and I get that you don't have the disposable ammo to be able to like take on hordes of zombies. Maybe it just felt a little lacking in that way. I don't know.
Well, I agree that I think the escape sequence, while I understand they have to make a game that has a suspenseful ending, I don't think it really matches Resident Evil 2. I never felt the urgency of it. Whereas in 4, it's like it's an action game, and you're like, oh shit, yeah, I get my blood pumping. Resident
Yeah.
Evil 2 is like, I'm not gonna shoot them. Like, I'm just gonna run by them, and I know there's gonna be a final boss, so I'm just gonna keep going. And I don't know. I agree that the ending part doesn't really click for Resident Evil 2, in my opinion. But yeah, it was. Other than that, it was a really solid game.
I guess the question is, where do we go from here, right? We've played some of the best.
Resident Evil 6.
Oh,
Let's
no.
do it. Let's go.
Or for the worst.
Sherry's got a damn campaign in that game.
My least favorite character. Is that how you're trying to market it to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ada does too. No, I don't know. I'd be interested in doing Code Veronica, because that one was actually a straight up follow up to 2 where you play as Claire.
Mm.
But that basically was Resident Evil 3. Then 3 was going to be a different game, and then they like switched the numbers or titles. So yeah, I don't know. But as far as we know, we're not going to do anything Resident Evil for a while. We did 2 this year. Jesus.
It's a good year.
It's fun though.
Yeah.
It's good. 2 great remakes. I can eat it up. I did miss the Merchant though. That'd been awesome. Visit the police station.
Yeah, like those Minotaur head guys, you know. Could use a few of those. The sledgehammer.
Yeah, I missed the midget. What was his name? Salazar.
Salsa.
I missed that fight. Salsa.
Salsa baby.
Salsa. I want some salsa now. I want some salsa now.
Should be his brother, Salsa Rojo.
I guess Spencer.
Hmm.
Can you recite it? Can you recite a poem to close us out?
Just any poem.
Don't look it up. Don't.
Well,
don't
I don't
look
know.
It up.
Then I can't. I don't know any poems.
Close your eyes,
It's gotta.
yeah. Well, it's
It's
to
gotta come
recite.
from your heart.
It's not
it's gotta come from your heart.
recitation. It's a
No, that's
spoken
true.
word ode.
Yeah, spoken. There we go. Spoken word from heart.
Yeah,
About
ode
Resident
to
Evil 2.
Resident Evil 2.
Okay.
Ode to Resident Evil 2.
Hold on.
Spencer.
Top of the dome. Here we go.
Resident Evil.
Just
It's a series I play it. It's a series I play. The
Are you trying to do a fucking
second
haiku?
one, good. Yep, that's what it is. There it is. Haiku.
It's a haiku.
Haiku-ish.
Resident Evil. It's a series I play it. The second one good.
Yeah.
What a haiku.
Resident Evil, that's 5.
5.
It's a series
It's-
I play at 7.
7.
The
Yeah.
second one good. 5. 5, 7, 5.
5. Yeah. 5. Yeah. He did it. He haiku'd. That's your show. Spencer
Unfortunately,
haikus.
we wanted an ode. We didn't want a haiku.
Oh, sorry. Ode to Resident Evil 2. What a great game. Wow. No shame. What a cool game. I love to play Resident Evil 2 on a sunny day.
There we
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put that on the back of the box.
The ode.
Put the haiku on the back of the box.
Put the haiku in the back of the box.
I would love video games marketed by haiku.
Yeah.
And now a haiku about Super Mario Odyssey.
IGN says. Mario is cool. I like how red his hat is. He's an awesome guy.
You guys are good at doing it on the spot. 575. Let me try.
Okay.
That guy Link wears green.
Mm-hmm.
He has Legends of Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
He likes the bomb chews.
There you go. Yeah. Video game haikus.
Haiku.
Get them here. Get them while they're hot.
Yeah.
Get our new book, Video Game Haikus.
Your favorite series told in haikus.
This has been Video Game Haikus with the Button Mappers.
Video game haikus. Haikus are stupid. Like, well, they're not. Those are like bad poems. Like, they're literally just about the syllables. Like, they don't rhyme. They don't necessarily. I mean, they couldn't even rhyme really, because the syllables are off. So they're just like a dumb poem. Like, what's the point of a haiku? Who's like, I got an idea how to make a cool poem. Make it not have any rhythm and it doesn't rhyme.
It's for the people who don't like poems. So it's the easy poem you have to make. So when we ask you, Spencer,
Okay,
to
here we
make a
go.
poem for Resident Evil,
That's
your
what I'm
first
making,
choice.
yeah.
The
I
dumb
googled
poem.
what's the point of a haiku, and what I got is what are haiku traditionally about? Traditionally, writers of haiku have focused on expressing emotionally suggestive moments of insight into natural phenomena.
Exposing
There you go. Expressing emotionally suggestive moments of insight into natural phenomena. That's what Google says.
Isn't that what a poem is? Isn't that like the definition of a poem?
Moments of
I asked
emotional
Google.
interest into natural phenomena.
Hold on. Let me copy this.
My heart
Let me copy this.
is
I'll put it in the chat.
erupting.
Erupting.
There you go.
The love
This is what Google
flows like magma downstream.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb. This is
It's supposed to be in Japanese though, so like, does that change? Like, like, was there meaning?
Maybe.
Does it look cooler in kanji?
this approach was solidified and
Also-
popularized by the 17th century poet Basho. Many of whose haiku reflected his own emotional state with communing with nature. So it's a poem. Haikus
It's the lazy poem.
are lazy poems.
Hot take.
Yeah, hot take. Haikus are trash. I guess.
It's like something like
I'm
a
pro
three-word
haiku.
sentence or something.
I'm team haiku.
There's
It's like
like,
where you start off with like a really long thing and then you cut it down by half and you keep cutting it down until you're left with like a word. And it's like, so what was the process like?
yeah.
Yeah, it's that.
Look, sometimes you don't have the time for a whole poem, okay?
So you have to like pretend you put in effort by counting the syllables.
You just need you just need something quick and snappy.
Like if honestly, like if my kid wrote something as a haiku but didn't like space it out that way, I'd tell him he was an idiot. I'd be like, what is this garbage? And then he'd be like, no, it's 575. I'd be like, oh wow, yeah. Enlightening. Never mind, I was wrong. This is genius.
I'm taking the opposite approach. They're saving time.
No, they're taking
Instead of reading
extra
the
time.
whole damn poem.
They're taking
just 575. Then I'm out of there.
no.
I guess the
go about
point
my
is
day.
for you to think about it. Like, okay, Mario's hat. You know, it's just
What
the
about
layers of red. You know, where who sewed them, who picked it, like, you know,
Yeah.
did he pick red for a reason? Is he a bloodthirsty plumber? You know, is he out for blood in the toilets? We don't, you know, there could be layers of meaning.
Yeah, maybe the haiku could tell
Aren't we all?
us.
Aren't we all Mario? Don't we all have our own hat?
They're like
Right.
haikus are like the ancient scriptures. Like check the ancient haikus to see what the secret of Mario is.
We've been analyzing them for decades. We're still coming up with answers. Did you see the Mario movie? They're trying to explore it even further.
It's only spoken through haikus if you notice, if you listen
Yeah.
carefully.
Well, this is a great
I've
opportunity
been
for the
listening
viewers
to
at
the-
home to leave a haiku for the button mappers. If you've made it this far, please write us a haiku
Don't.
in the comments.
Don't
below.
leave it. I'm not going to read it.
I was gonna say, yeah. Hey man, I've listened to a lot of this podcast called the Button Mappers. Oh yeah, what's your favorite episode so far? I love the one where at the end they just start complaining about haikus for like 15 minutes. Do you remember that one? That was weird, wasn't it?
It's a weird
I think
detour.
that was on Resident Evil 2. I don't know why they were talking about Resident Evil 2 and haikus. But
Resident Evil 2 haiku. There you go.
yeah, just you know,
Yeah,
it was
I
a
mean,
moment.
it was dumb, but it actually rhymed. Like whereas haikus don't.
Ada is my mommy.
It's
Says-
Ada
I'm
is
just squishing mommy together.
Mommy.
Mommy, mama.
Because it doesn't have the
I
same
love
appeal when you say
her.
Ada's my mom. It's like my mom.
Yeah, that sounds too professional. Yeah, that sounds like she's
Yeah.
actually my mom. Like I'm gonna go home. I mean, Ada's gonna be like, "Hey, do you have any homework?" And I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, I got some science I gotta do." She's like, okay, well, sit at the kitchen table, do your science homework. I'm like, "Okay, mom."
Mom.
Ada is my mommy. Ada mom, kill the zombie.
Ada is my mommy. Ada mom. See, it rhymes, Spencer. It
Yeah,
works.
that's a good haiku if you can make it rhyme. Poems should rhyme.
Get out the garage.
If your poem doesn't rhyme, you just wrote a paragraph.
A 3-sentencer.
Hot takes with Spencer.
I'm on one today.
What if your paragraph rhymes? Did you just write a poem?
Yeah. If your paragraph rhymes, you just wrote a poem and vice versa. The rule applies both ways.
Hey, if you're rhyming,
Damn
you
it! I
just wrote
fucking wrote a poem again.
Damn it.
I was trying to write a thesis. I wrote a fucking poem.
Hey.
Damn it! How does this keep happening? I'm not trying to rhyme. I swear.
I'm not trying to rhyme, but it happens all the time. God.
Yeah.
No,
Damn
the
it,
man
Leon.
who can't stop rhyming.
Yeah.
William Shatner is the man who can't stop rhyming. Welcome to Motor Month. Vroom, vroom. We got a
Hey y'all, don't forget to subscribe to them button mappers.